Press the live button. Okay. Says we're live, so now we're going to go to my channel. We're going to get the link. Dude, I have the shittiest thumbnail up right now. Like, I rushed this, like, so hard. This looks ugly.
Alright.
Alright, now I can go Twitter. Let's see. Load faster, thank you. Dude, I can't believe it's been 7 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, nothing. I mean, yeah, you had the Nintendo Direct and a couple things, but nothing big time.
Alright, so that's posted. I'm just going to post it in the Discord, and then we'll officially start the show. Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Let me put the stream up on my phone to make sure we could actually be heard. It's going to cause an echo for a second, so just bear with it.
Okay.
Good. I can hear myself. I can hear you. That's good. What is going on, guys? This is the Game Corner Podcast, episode 58. 7 weeks since Casey has joined me.
Yeah, and my championship came and went since then.
Dude, I've wanted you so bad on my channel while you had that belt. Just didn't happen. The gaming gods didn't want to deal with it.
Oh, gosh.
But,
Yeah.
7 weeks since Casey has joined me to talk video games and video game news. But it hasn't been 7 weeks since the last time we talked about that, because last Sunday we were on the Derailed podcast and we talked about video games for about, 5-6 hours, Casey?
Long. Oh, I mean, it was the whole show.
On the Epic Video Games Podcast Part 2. So you got to check that out. You got to check that out. Link to Drew's channels in the description box down below. Click on his channel. It's probably one of the most recent videos on there. You'll find it pretty easily. Anyways, we are here to talk video games and gaming news, and I'm here to talk about how I hate people. Because people this week have done nothing but piss me off.
What happened now?
So, Walmart. I went to Walmart to look for something. I go to Walmart. I like to buy, I like to look at the Magic the Gathering cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, stuff like that. You know, you made a joke at a flea market about that stuff already, Casey. On one of your videos, but I went there and the Walmart that I go to, they moved the cards from the end of the registers where you could just walk up and look and see what they have and pick out your shit and buy it. They took it and they moved it behind the register now. So now you have to inconvenience somebody on a register. You have to wait until someone goes off the register to help you. And then, because my vision isn't the greatest, you guys know this from me being on Drew's channel. I had a little trouble trying to see what product they have. So I'm using my phone. I turned on my camera. And I zoomed in the camera to use it to make it act like a magnifier. And I couldn't tell if they had what I was looking for. So if they did have what I was looking for, I didn't get to buy it. And I walked out pretty mad. I asked the cashiers, I said, look, I said, I don't see too well. You know what? I was born this way, blah, blah, blah. I said, you guys are standing right here. Can I just come behind the counter and just stand right in front of the display and let me look at what I want to look at? They told me no. 2 cashiers told me no. They thought I was going to try to rob them right out in front of them. So I'm like, what? I'm like, this is an inconvenience to customers. I said, this is bullshit. I said, I will be lodging a complaint against this store. What did I do when I got home? First of all, actually, when I asked about the corporate phone number, they're supposed to give it to you. Well, this cashier said, well, I think it's 1-800 Walmart. I said, well, you're not going to give it to me, right? Because I want to lodge a complaint. She didn't give it to me. I had to Google it.
Yes.
And then I complained. I put in my complaint to the corporate office. I told them why I was complaining. And they told me I had to wait about 3 days before somebody gets back to me. So I should hear back from somebody from my local store manager tomorrow or this weekend sometime. And we're going to take it from there. But that wasn't all, because Tuesday just didn't end for me. Tuesday, I go to the food store, my local food store, in this case, a ShopRite. I don't know if you guys got that store out there, but it's a chain on the East Coast, at least that I know of. And
Yeah.
I go there and I'm
I.
paying for my shit. Now, I'm standing at the end of the register. You know when the conveyor belts and the register start, right?
Mhm.
To put your groceries and your items up there for them to scan it and you pay for it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm standing at the edge of this register. I'm standing behind the shopping cart because I was pushing the cart and I was leaning over the shopping cart to put my items on the conveyor belt. Now, I was wearing a mask and I put this on Twitter. You might have seen. I know Jimmy Joyce did. I was talking with him back and forth a little bit, and I said, "Wow!" I said, "I just got Karen'd at my local food store because
Oh.
this cashier, because we wear a mask, and I don't know if you how often you wear glasses, if at all, really. I don't recall seeing you with glasses on much, or if ever. Um,
Uh, During the weekends, probably usually on derail wear my glasses.
so like, you ever wear a mask, right? And you're wearing your glasses, and your glasses get steamed up
Yeah.
from the mask. So that's happened to me. So I pulled my mask down just under my nose, just for a couple of seconds. And this cashier goes, "Mask over your nose at my register."
Because you're gonna spread COVID through your nose, right?
And at the same time, the registers are separated. They have the plexiglass. They have the plexiglass window in between the customer and the cashier. On top of that, and I was distanced enough far enough away to the standards CDC regulations, 6 feet. So I got
See the
Karen at the food store. I'm like, I can't believe this.
see the only way that you could have spread something is like if you shot snot through your nose,
Right, and
out your nose.
I
But
didn't
you're not
cough.
gonna like you're gonna be more likely to catch it through your nose than spreading it through to someone out from your nose.
When I pulled my mask down, and it was just under my nose. It was, still over my top lip, and I didn't cough, I didn't sneeze or whatever, and this lady fucking had a fit. So I'm like, whatever. I just put my mask back over my nose, and then I looked up at her, said, I don't even actually have to wear one of these in the state of New Jersey. You do know that, right? Because out here we do have a rule that if wearing a mask impedes your health at all in any way, and if I'm wearing a mask and my glasses are steamed up, I can walk into somebody else, or I could trip over something, fall and get hurt, or whatever. Then the rule states you don't have to wear one, but I do it anyway because if I don't, one, I'm more susceptible to getting sick, and number two, a lot of people around me aren't going to be very nice to me. So I looked up at this lady and said, I don't even have to wear this thing. So, and I just quickly paid for my shit and walked out because at that point, I just had enough with everybody that day. And that was Tuesday. Today, well, we ain't done, Casey. This one involves a video game. You might like the story a little better. So I ordered a game. I pre-ordered a collector's edition of a game that I like to play. One of the anime titles I like to play. And there was a new game that came out on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, same day I got Karen. at the food store, and they shipped it out to me last week. Company, the company released it. They sent it out, and it left their FedEx facility, their local FedEx facility, last Friday. I was supposed to get it today by the end of the day. It is still, last known location of my package is still in Anaheim, California. There has been zero updates to my package. Don't know where the fuck it's at. So I'm like, okay, well, today's the 4th. There has been no updates. Tomorrow will be a week since my last update. And I'm like, let me call them up. Let me call them up and see if I can get to the bottom of this. Call up FedEx customer service. Their automated system is damn near impossible to even get them to let you talk to anybody. It's like I had to push every fucking button combination possible on the screen. And after I spent about 5 minutes yelling at the automated system, I finally got to talk to somebody. And they told me that they're considering my package lost in transit. So then I had to contact the company that, makes the game that I ordered. And the only way you can contact them is by email. You have to, do one of those support tickets online. Send them an email, tell them why you're contacting them. And then you have to wait like 24 hours for them to respond. So I had to do that, and I'm waiting for a response for them to hopefully send me another one. Because I looked on their thing. I tried to buy another one for the hell of it, just to see if they still had more. And they still have more, so they can send me another one. Whether or not they're going to want to do that is, I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully.
And when did you buy it?
Well, I pre-ordered it on February 2nd, and it was shipped out on the 24th of February. It went to FedEx on the 24th of February. It left their local FedEx facility, I guess in Anaheim, on the 26th, and that was the last update. I have no idea where it is.
Oh, man.
It's somewhere. For all I know, it could be sitting at my FedEx facility fucking like 10 minutes from my house. For all I know. And nobody knows. So yeah, you've been dealing with a headache for the past few days. I've been dealing with bullshit for the past few days.
Well, I've been getting... I hadn't had that kind of trouble for my... Lately, I've been getting more games through the internet.
Right.
And a few of them came fast. But let me show you what I got.
Well, you can show me, and I'll have to tell the viewers because your camera's not on my screen.
Okay. Well, this one is, I believe, was a European game that never came out in America. Is for the Sega Genesis, is Alien Soldier.
Oh, good game, Alien Soldier. Look at that.
And this is a reproduction game.
So that's not the actual cartridge. You're going to do a review on that one?
I will. Label is pretty damn good.
That's pretty fucking clean.
Oh, hell yeah.
That literally looks like it was almost brand new.
Oh, I mean, the case is awesome, too. And then, see if you know this.
Hold on a second. Okay. Ooh, Fix It Felix. I think I've heard of that.
This is a game from Wreck-It Ralph, the movie. This is the arcade game.
Oh, yeah. I kind of recognize the art now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's Wreck-It Ralph right in the cover. Yep.
Yep. So, I was planning to pick up the NES version, but I wanted also
so that's not just a repro cart. That's a homebrew.
Yes,
That's
is a
cool.
homebrew.
That's cool. That's cool shit.
Yeah. And then, let's see, test your knowledge on this. You know what Legend of Zelda BS is?
BS. Well, I would say when I think BS, I think bullshit.
And you'll be wrong. This is um.
I would say that's probably some kind of ROM hack.
Well, the thing is, this was actually a real game that never came out anywhere except one place. It's called the Teleview for the Super Famicom.
Oh, okay, so it's a Japanese only game.
Yeah. So the only way people um, you get games and you get all news reports through this Satellaview add-on for the Super Famicom, and they have a big cartridge like their version of Super Game Boy,
Right.
but they use it as a memory card kind of thing. Well, they took those. Some people took some of their memory cards, and they had this game still loaded up, and they took bits from a couple of them, and was able to make this version Zelda BS. And what this is like All Stars version of Zelda 1. It's a 16-bit version remix on for the Super Nintendo now.
Ah, that's pretty fucking cool.
And the case is pretty freaking awesome. I ordered for a box, but I got a case. So I was like, okay. And same thing from from the Satellaview is Legend of Zelda: The Ancient Stone Tablets.
So that was another real game, or
Yeah, this is another real game. This is a sequel, I believe, to Link to the Past.
so that one is like a translated reproduction cart.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
wish I could show you guys this stuff on the screen. I'm gonna have to
Oh,
mess around with OBS and get this working next time because
well, I'll
yeah,
be doing a live pickup in a few days or so.
yeah, definitely check out Casey's channel. And you see all the stuff that he's showing us.
Well, and a couple games that I've been doing. Pick. I did a review on Bioforce Ape. That was a unreleased game that I picked up as a reproduction. And you ever heard of Sweet Home?
I think I have.
Well, this is an RPG game that was only in Japan. So, these are definitely on the docket of stuff. I got a bit of a pile, plus I got a few more coming in the future.
So you're gonna have quite a few reviews coming out. You're gonna have quite a few retro cart things to talk about. You're gonna have some live pickups. So when you go live now, how do you do that? Are you using a laptop? One of those
Yeah,
laptops you have?
yeah, I'm using a laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, screw it. I was like, messed around with the laptop trying to get it going. And, it's like, oh, I'll just do this. Just, I don't like how the image on the TV. I might have to get another camera or something. So, they can get a better view of the TV. I tried OBS through this, well, even on the other laptop.
Right.
It was just not powerful enough for it. So.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. You got to get that. Got to get yourself a decent computer. You got to get yourself a decent computer that can. Hey, look at that, Casey! I got you, motherfucker. A few minutes late, but I got you on the fucking screen. Oh shit! You want to flash those games again real quick? You could if you want to.
Yeah. Here is Legend of Zelda: The Ancient Stone Tablet, and here's some artworks. You can tell it's Link to the Past right there.
Yeah. And that's an official sequel, right? So it's not like a ROM hack, like
Yeah,
a redesign of
exactly.
it.
It's official sequel. Well, I don't know if Nintendo recognizes it, but it was made from Nintendo. It was only it's something like the Satellaview. It's like something like you know the Sega Channel, right?
Oh yeah, I had one. Sega Channel was the
Well,
shit.
it it was like that for Super Famicom, but they were able to keep some of the ROM on the or some of the files, wherever, on that memory card.
Right.
That's how they did that. And there's Zelda BS.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. And you can see right there the game artwork. You can see it's 16-bit version of Legend of Zelda 1. I can't wait to play that one.
I wonder why that never came out for the West. They did a Mario one for us, so why didn't they do a Zelda one for us? I mean, they clearly did. We just
Yeah,
didn't get it.
well, they only just did. I think those two games, they only had like certain days they did it,
Right.
and they pieced this no, yeah, these two games together. And here's Alien Soldier right there. Looks like a really nice kind of runner shooter game.
Kind of like,
Like Contra.
yeah, I was gonna
What?
say Contra, Sunset Riders, something like that.
And here's the homebrew, Fix It Felix Jr.
I
It's
did.
kind of like, it's kind of, they ripped off a game called Crazy Climber.
So
It's,
it's like a homebrew, a ROM hack, and a reproduction all in one.
yeah, because in the movie they talk about this game, and obviously when people saw that, they're like, oh, we gotta make that game. So
It's pretty
I
cool
can't.
that people, some people breathe new life into a very old game console.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
mean, shoot, all the way to like the Atari or even before that.
by the
So
way, I boosted up Casey's audio a little bit, so if you're having a little trouble hearing him before, you should be able to hear him now, for sure.
for sure.
So,
Oh
Casey,
shoot.
we got a few things to talk about, not too much, not a whole hell of a lot. So, first of all, we know Super Mario 35 is going away soon.
Yeah.
Really sad to see. I don't want to see it happen, but it's happening. We got what, another 20,
Something days.
20, I want to say 26 days, because today is pretty much over. So I would
Yeah.
say 26 days to play the game, and we were supposed to have for the last 3 months. Now we got one in January, but we got what they called the world event, or whatever they were calling them. That first one was when we had to beat the 3.5 million Bowsers to get those My Nintendo coins to redeem in their store, and we were supposed to get one for February, and we didn't get one for February, or if we did, nobody mentioned it. We're supposed to get one for March before the game closes down. So far, there hasn't been any news on it yet.
I definitely want to play a little bit of Mario 35 before they shut that down. And I hope they don't.
I'm hoping
I
on
hope.
April Fool's Day they're going to say, by the way, we're going to keep this game live. The whole thing was a joke for the past 6 months.
Yeah. It just made no sense. I'm like, why is there a deadline to shut down the game? That is, and then the same thing, kind of like weird for the 3D All Stars.
Right, yep.
I'm like,
And they're pulling that away, too.
And it's like it's a game. Why would he take it away?
Oh, I can't do that. Okay, TSS, what's up, man? Hey, TSS, you had that joke about 4 weeks. Now I got a new one for you. 7 weeks. It's legit been since the middle of January since Casey and I did one of these.
It just seems like I can never. It's just nothing can line up. It's just.
And you know what? To Casey's credit, he has been calling me once a week on Skype. But every time he called me, my Skype was off, so I never knew.
And the thing is, it just sucks because I'm like, we need to do one.
Yeah, well, we're live now. Casey, we're almost a half hour in, man, and we only scratched the surface on the little bit of stuff we got here. But so the stuff on the 31st that's going away. Super Mario 3D All Stars, Super Mario 35, and the Fire Emblem, the original Famicom game, which they decided to wait for whatever reason 30 years to translate and release. And this one, here's the kicker on this one. They released it on December 4th, and they're taking it away on the same day as the Mario games. So the Fire Emblem, original Fire Emblem game, only gets a little over 3 months to stick around, while Mario got 6. So
Well, that's Nintendo for you. A lot of times they're innovative, but the problem is this is not innovation right here. That's just, I would say that's anti-customer. What is it called? Anti-customer.
I'm just hoping they don't take the 3D All Stars game, break it up into each separate digital release. Because if they do, they're probably going to charge at least $30 to $40 for each one, and that's kind of bullshit if they do that.
Well, you know what? That means the people. Sorry, if people don't have them now, you had 6 months to do it, and don't tell me there was no way to get them, because there was one time I went to Best Buy and I seen I'd go to Walmart and see buttloads of them. So if someone says, "Oh, I didn't get a chance," I'm like, well,
so
if you have the Switch now and you don't have it, that's your fault.
So let me see. I'm going to look on eBay right now, the going price for the 3D All Stars collection real quick. What I want to do is I want to see what the price is now, and then how high do you think the price is going to go up on April 1st?
I don't think immediately on April 1st, but it's going to.
Okay, great. That totally didn't work. I gotta type that in again. Okay, here we go.
I see one at 50.
Let's see.
There's one for some reason it's being sponsored by Best Buy. It says C price, but let's see. Still again.
Shit! Someone's selling the poster set. Dude, $11.50? No, I'm sorry, $15.50. That's a good deal for that. Actually.
Which one?
The poster set that you were able to get on the Nintendo eShop, their actual Nintendo store, but it's sold out. Yeah, someone's actually selling the 3-piece poster set.
I picked up the 3D All-Star collectible coins at Best Buy a little bit ago.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of those on here too. The coins. Okay, that's stickers. Someone's selling a sticker set for $22. Why? Just show me the game, bastard. I don't care about any of this.
It fluctuates.
Oh wait,
I
here we
think the
go. Here we go. Super Mario All Stars, Nintendo Switch, new box. So is it in there? Buy now. Brand new. $40 or $50. So that's the going price right now. I think the Best Buy one is because Best Buy probably has an eBay store as well. So yeah, the going price is $50, which is actually $10 cheaper than it was when it first came out.
well, let's try pricecharting.com because that's the best place to go look at video games pricing. Let's see the Switch.
Because you know damn well that some people that put it off and put it off figured, okay, I got all this time to get this game. And then April 1st, I wonder if the stores that might still have some stock of that game left, are they going to be allowed to keep them and sell them, or will they have to send it back to Nintendo?
Yeah. No, they still be able to.
I wonder if Nintendo might actually want those back.
No,
I'm really curious about that.
I
But
guarantee that they're still able to sell them.
but
They
one
just won't. They won't be. I'll bet money. They'll still let them sell them, but they won't produce anymore after a certain day.
maybe we'll hear some news on that. But I could see the prices maybe going back up to maybe $80 for that game on eBay after April 1st, depending on the situation and how much stock the stores might actually have left of that game.
Well, I'm looking on price charting. Even right now, loose is just a hair under $40.
Yeah, all the ones I saw were in the case. So
Well, complete. There should be no difference between complete price and new price. I mean, new should be like the brand new price, but complete is at $44.85. While new price is $44.98. So, I mean, it's honestly still worth good money for that game.
let me just apologize real quick. Yeah, I have the shittiest thumbnail possible tonight, so I kind of just rushed this along. It will I will be obviously updating the thumbnail after this is over. NGPX, right? I actually wasn't even sure if I was actually even gonna get a thumbnail up, but yeah. So we got a shitty thumbnail, but that's to be expected. So this year, I need the logo. This year, Casey, remember last year during the summer we talked about that new Game Plus Expo and how not very good it was because it wasn't very good.
Yeah, I believe.
It was like that 9-hour fucking video game live stream that had a bunch of gaming announcements and like it wasn't very good.
Well, you watched it. I just listened to all the games you said. I was like, okay, don't care about that game. Don't care about that game.
Well,
Like,
they didn't wait a year to do another one because they had another one today already. I don't know why they did one today, but they did. A lot of the same companies that were there last time were there today. This live stream, however, was not 8 or 9 hours long. This one, fortunately for my sanity, even though I didn't even watch most of it because I was watching the Yankees get murdered 15-0 in a spring training game today.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, it didn't count because, boy, if it counted, I would have cried. But I did keep up with some of the New Game Plus announcements that came out of today, and it's pretty much what I expected. I mean, we got these are all games that I play. I like these games. I know you don't really care for these games at all, Casey, but we got announcements for a good little handful of anime titles that I like to play from like the they had a new Suda 51 game. He's the guy that also creates the No More Heroes games, and he created Lollipop Chainsaw. Suda 51 is fucking crazy, and he announced a new game today, and it was all right. Didn't care too much for it. They announced the Disgaea 6 game with the. They announced the collector's edition and release date for it, June 29th. And the collector's edition, which I already pre-ordered because I had to have it. Couldn't wait, had to have it.
Had to have it. Believe me, I'd do that too.
$100. $100 for this collector's
God.
edition. Actually, let me pull up this collector's edition. Let me see. It has a poster in it, like a really big poster. It's got a CD soundtrack. It's got a steelbook case. The usual stuff for a the usual stuff. That is not it. Okay, this is it right here. Okay. Can I update? I could update this image, right? Yeah, I can. Let me put this up on the screen. Properties. Aha, I love being able to change things. Oh, wait. I didn't even save this. No, stop it. Computer, stop it. Usually help. Shut up, computer. Okay, now I saved it. That was my fault. My computer wouldn't save it.
let me throw this at you.
What's up?
I'm starting to really fade, but I got an idea. Let's finish this one, and once I get back after work and go to this one game store I couldn't go to today.
Right.
We'll finish up tomorrow. I'll make a point because it's just I'm having headaches and I'm extremely tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said we could have did this tomorrow, but
yeah, but
we're almost reaching the hour mark. We're at 38 minutes, but this is the Disgaea 6 collector's edition that I just pre-ordered earlier today. You got a poster here, this big ass thing right here on the left side's a poster. CD soundtrack, you got the art book, you got a steelbook case. The steelbook case, it looks like the art is not official on it because it's, that's just a standard case. Then you got the regular game case, the collector's box, the art book, and it looks like a pin set. All that stuff for good, cool $100. But I pre-ordered it today because I had to fucking have it.
Do you think worth $100?
Oh, I mean, if you think about it, the game right off the bat is $60. A poster that big is probably at least $20.
Well, how big do you think that poster really is?
It is.
Is it like normal size poster?
No, it's fucking huge. It says it right here. Roll call 25 inches by 40 inches cloth poster.
I think that sounds like a normal poster. But, I mean, at least it's nothing small.
Yeah, it's a cloth one, too, so it won't rip. So.
Oh, no shit. Cloth. Okay.
I think that's probably about $20, $15, $20. Art books, I would price them generally around $10. I don't know about.
I guess you're getting your money's worth.
I guess maybe the pin set, maybe another $10, $15 at the most. The CD, probably another $10, $15. I don't know how much CDs go for these days because I don't buy physical media when it comes to music these days anymore.
No, I don't think most people. Shoot, I think you buy a car now. I don't even think most of them has a CD player anymore.
I mean, I know some of them that still have tape players in them, which kind of
Well,
surprised
I'm
about
talking
that.
like if you buy a new car off the lot, I guarantee you a lot of them don't have CD players anymore.
Oh, my mom bought a 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe not too long ago. Little less
Yeah.
than little less than 2 years ago, and that still had a CD player in it. But so the New Game Plus Expo, they had Nippon Ichi Studios America, Idea Factory International, Inti Creates, Axis Games, Arc System Works, Gung Ho Studios, pretty much all the ones that they had last year. They might as well just rename it the Japanese Game Expo because that's pretty much what it is. It's mostly
Well,
anime titles from Japanese game studios.
well, most of the people who make games are in in oh god, in Japan. God, I want to say Japanese, but I know that's wrong. And then I said just the short version, and that sounds horrible. You know?
You got
And
you tongue tied yourself.
yeah, but yeah, in Japan,
Well,
there's a bunch.
actually, Sony announced this earlier this week that they're actually distancing themselves away from Japan.
Oh, really?
So that's actually going to affect some video games, like
Were
especially like From Software, that the people who make the Souls games, like the Dark Souls, Demon Souls,
I
Bloodborne.
think that's a bad move for
They're
them.
they're they're yeah, they're going to be affected. Other companies that make their games out in Japan, like Square Enix, I think even Capcom make most of their games out in Japan,
Yeah.
and
Si-
Sony is distancing themselves away from that, and I think that's not a good move either.
No, I mean you always hear Microsoft with the Xbox never do any good in Japan because they do not like supporting foreign products. That's why they like Nintendo. That's why they like Sega. That's why they like Sony.
Yeah, so now games that are most likely to come out now are the games that are made out, in like Europe or the U.S. Like like your Mortal Kombat's, your Call of Duties, your Maddens, your Uncharted's if they ever make another one of those, Battlefield, your Fortnites, your pretty much anything Xbox, anything that's an Xbox exclusive is made out here. So pretty much games like that are what's likely gonna come to PlayStation now. Some Japanese games might not come to PlayStation anymore if it becomes too much of a hassle to get their game on the consoles.
You talk about Fortnite. Do you play that?
No, but I've seen plenty of people who do.
Okay. I was just curious.
I
Seeing
thought
that.
about it a couple of times. I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this. I kind of want to play it, but I don't think I want to play it. Then I'm like, yeah, I don't want
Uh,
to play it.
what's funny is that me and Kev obviously play it a ton.
Right.
Well, here's the kicker. There's a kid comes in every once in a while. Guess he's subscribed to me.
Oh, is that
And
the kid Kev was talking about? You sound like
yeah.
a groomer or some shit.
I'm like, I tell Kevin, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna. I don't want to be mean to him, you know. Like, I'm like, I'm like, if Frank's there, it's cool. Or even when Bodark's there, it's cool. But I know them when
Right.
it's. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on the kid, but like, even when I talked to Kevin today, it's like, dude, do you even think this kid's actually 19? He sure hell sounds younger than that. I'm like, no.
Well, remember that guy that used to call Joe's show that claimed to be like an older teenager or a young adult, and that's the guy that Joe called balls haven't dropped yet.
Oh,
But anyway,
God.
yeah. To wrap up this New Game Plus Expo shit, a lot of Japanese games announced. Neptunia Reverse, a series that I'm quite fond of. If you've watched the Patreon video that I recently put out on Drew's Patreon, Gatekeeper Drew's Patreon, Derailed News podcast on Patreon. $1 a month gets you some decent stuff. $5 a month gets you everything. You get you my content, Trainwreck, which is going to be every other week or maybe once a month now. Crafting Coochie, which is the ladies' weekly or bi-weekly show. Doing pretty well right now, in my opinion. Strike Sessions with Drew. I'll be on this Saturday's episode. Episode 3 actually just got released today. Episode 2 was Casey and Kev. Episode 5 will be Casey and Kev returning. That will be up next Monday. Look forward to my episode. My episode coming Saturday. We talk about banning violent video games because the government are assholes. We talk about baseball, and we talk a little bit about AEW. So you want to check that out. $1 a month to get you Strike Sessions. You get the post show. You get the first one every month free, which is also the one that happens to have the Cards Against Humanity title defense every month, which I will be defending. Probably losing, let's be honest, and my week's just going to get worse.
It's very unlikely the champion retaining.
Unless you're Jen when she wins it 4 months in a row.
She's the only one, and I still say there's some collusion behind that.
Give me a few minutes. I'm doing something. Yeah. So let's just run right through the rest of this real quick. There's only 2 more things to talk about.
Okay.
Tetris 99, Casey. Are you aware of the new Maximus Cup that's coming out?
Isn't it supposed to be about Bowser Fury?
Yes. It's actually starting at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to start at 2 a.m. Eastern Time, which is in about a little over 2 hours from now, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And of course, the same thing applies. 100 Maximus points unlocks will unlock the Bowser's Fury skin and whatnot. It starts at 2 a.m. So in a little over 2 hours. Then you have that. It'll run until 2 a.m. on Monday. Actually, no, 2 a.m. on Tuesday. They actually extended this one.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. So, Casey, you going to play some Tetris 99 and unlock that?
I need to. Same thing, like, I really need to play more Mario 35. But, like, right now, I kind of got my hands all full. I mean, like I said before, I'm trying to do these reproduction games. Then also game shopping. Going to work. Playing Fortnite.
I heard her. Pain in the ass. Let me see. I actually have the thing here. Yeah, here it is. Check this out. It's got to resize it now. So this is your theme. Bowser's Fury. Here's all the information.
I know it looks badass.
Dude, did you hear the music for this?
No.
It's like hard rockin' fucking metal. It sounds sexy.
Oh, yeah?
It's like sex for your ears, pretty much.
Have you played Bowser Fury yet?
No, not yet, because I was waiting to finish the actual game with you.
We need to do that, too. I mean, just hit me up. Like, a lot of times when I play Fortnite with Kev,
right.
It's like, is because we're sitting around. I mean, now I'm playing some on the Switch.
Does he have a Switch too?
No, but I found out if I use this headset on the Switch during Fortnite, it would work. So I don't have to do that stupid phone app bullshit for Nintendo.
Oh, okay. So we got one more thing to talk about here. This is going to be a pretty cool one, actually, there, Casey. The PS5 and Series X component shortage will be investigated by the United States government.
Nice.
President Joe Biden pledged a 100-day review of supply chains as well as a $37 billion plan. This came out last week, but this is too big to not pass up. I actually just heard about this 2 days ago, actually. But apparently this news was from last week. But this plan will fund legislation that will accelerate manufacturing for chips used in the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. The shortage of semiconductors has also affected production among U.S. automakers, pharmaceutical companies, and other major manufacturers. The scarcity, which extends worldwide, has been exacerbated by the pandemic and was the main topic of conversation between Biden and lawmakers. He said, and I quote, "I'm directing senior officials in my administration to work with industrial leaders to identify solutions to the semiconductor shortfall." Biden announced Congress has authorized a bill that they need $37 billion to make sure we have this capacity. He said, "I'll push for that as well." Hopefully, the improved supply of semiconductor chips will increase production of the next-gen consoles, as well as high-end graphics cards for PCs. U.S. semiconductors firms are responsible for nearly half of all chip sales worldwide, but only 12% of those chips are made in the United States, according to Games Industry Biz. So what do you think, Casey? If this goes through, we might see new next-gen consoles coming out sooner than we think?
Hopefully. The only place I'm ever seeing at least just PlayStation 5 is a store chain called Vintage Stock. I went to four of them today. Three out of four had a PlayStation 5, but the kicker is you have to pay $750 for the console, and then also you have to buy two $60 games and an extra controller. And then with tax, you're damn near paying $1,000 for a PlayStation 5.
So I'm actually going to bring this up. I'm going to have it as one of the post-show topics, this very article. And I want to get like Drew's and their thoughts on this, because it's not exactly gaming related. Because, like I said, like the article says, it's this affects other companies as well, like the automakers, pharmacies. They use these chips in certain hospital machines. They use these chips in certain cars, like the newer, like the Teslas, in their cars and stuff. So I'm curious to hear what they think about this. I'll probably introduce this on the post show on Sunday after I hopefully retain the Cards Against Humanity All Bad Cards Championship, but we'll see about that.
I just don't see. I still stand by that they should have waited until springtime.
This is another reason. This chip shortage is another reason why they should have waited until this year to release the consoles.
Yeah, either springtime.
What's up, Juan?
Or later. It's just stupid. Why would you launch consoles and I've never seen shortage like this. I mean, yeah, I know Wii's for a while were impossible, but they wasn't being taken up by bots.
Right. And you know that's
That
gonna happen again, though. That's why I'm urging for like these people to put these game consoles in the fucking stores. At least it'll give more people a chance to actually get one.
well, they need to have it where you can't buy them online. That's the best way to combat bots.
So TSS says, you know, Casey, you could take a break. You don't have to play Fortnite. LOL.
Well, I'm addicted to Fortnite.
Well, it's
When
better to be addicted to Fortnite than to be addicted to drugs, right?
I have well over 1,000 hours on Fortnite.
So, did you get the Street Fighter skin pack for that game or no?
I was I was thinking about it, but no.
I saw that. I'm like, Chun Li is my favorite female video game character, but like, that's not enough to persuade me to play your game. Sorry.
Well, they know how to get me sometimes. Like I got a bunch of skins. Well, like we were talking about this one kid, he bought all pretty much all his levels, and not only that, he said he got over 200 skins.
Jesus. Pay
I'm
to
like,
win much?
well, you're not paying to win because uh, there's no, you can't pay to win in Fortnite.
Well, I mean, you could buy better weapons and stuff, though, right? And have an advantage
No,
over the other players.
no. The
Oh,
only
really?
way, the only way you can do that is if you're scrounging in the game and go to a certain guy, see they have gold. Like if you find something in the chest, they'll have gold every once in a while. If you break a furniture, there might be gold in there too.
Right.
But you're not buying gold, so you're not at. So there's actually no pay to win in there. It's just this kid is just buying a bunch of skins, and as the levels don't mean shit. You buy the battle pass, and you get so much things for your when you play,
So
and you get
if the levels don't mean anything, then why waste your money on them?
well, maybe that's wrong. You get stuff all the time. You get skins, you get emotes. Actually, you get V Bucks back. I think Kev says that there's sometimes if you wait like in the middle of it, you can
Right.
get it for discount,
I see.
and or you can save up from the money it gives you, and you can turn around and you know pretty much use that to buy the next battle pass.
So,
So
Casey, you said you were going to give me an hour tonight, and we did reach the hour mark, so I appreciate that. So if you want to take off for the rest of the night, and we could do like a part 2 tomorrow night before monetize this. You
I'm
know,
up for.
we could just shoot the shit for maybe do another hour or hour and a half tomorrow.
Do we have more news at all?
Well, I don't know about I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I covered.
Well, what we could do is talk about the Nintendo Direct. I mean, yeah, it's old news.
Well, I mean, I
And
would like to get your opinions on it because yeah, you weren't around for that last week. There's
yeah, and then
actually there was actually a Smash Bros Direct today as well, which I didn't even mention. So
wow.
we could talk about that too. That was for the new Smash Bros character that got revealed last week or a couple
And then
weeks ago.
you can talk about the Sony presentation.
Yeah, actually, well, I already because I talked about all that myself last week. But yeah, I'm
Oh,
interested.
did you?
I'm interested in getting your opinions on it. Uh,
Oh, I didn't watch the Sony one, but I heard it was not that good.
yeah, TSS didn't like it all too much. I don't know, man. I liked it. I thought it was pretty decent. But yeah, we could
I
talk.
think
We could talk
I
about all
think
that again tomorrow and just shoot the shit.
yeah, I think it just depends on what game. A lot of times, if like I'm sitting watching Nintendo, it's like I'll be like, okay, I understand why they're doing it. The franchise is popular.
Right.
I just hoping for something I liked, but um,
Yeah, it depends on the person too, because not everyone's gonna like the same games.
oh no,
But
definitely
maybe tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow we could bring back our video game top list since we haven't done one of those in quite a while.
we could do that.
So, all right, Casey. Well, I'll let you go so you can rest up, so you can do it all over again tomorrow. Hopefully, you don't have a terrible headache tomorrow night.
Yeah, at least it'll be a lot earlier than today.
Hopefully, they don't make you work until like fucking 8 o'clock at night.
Oh no, usually it's about an hour, maybe a little over. I mean, it's not a big deal about that. It's just what sucked is that the video game store like going to close at 6. I was like, that was the bigger one I wanted to aim for today.
You didn't get out of you did lately this week. You haven't been getting out of work till like 7, right? 7 o'clock your time.
Uh, Mostly like I get home about 6 o'clock ish around my time.
Yeah. So.
But hey, more money.
Yeah. Hey, more money, more games. And
That's right.
you got that stimulus coming out soon. If it should get passed.
Well, I'm hearing the Senate's trying to vote that down.
I don't know. Well, we hope for the best. That's all. All right, Casey. Well, we'll reconvene tomorrow night, hopefully for a part 2. If not, we'll definitely try to play some Super Mario 3D World this weekend because we haven't played that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we should definitely. If anything, we should at least just try that. If you know,
Right. So,
you know what I mean.
as I don't even know if you've played it since the last time we've played because I know I haven't.
Mario 3D World. No, I did a little bit more on Bowser's Fury. Yes,
Oh, okay.
but on Mario 3D World, maybe a level.
1 level, 2 levels.
Yeah. But I was wanting to do the same thing with you as well,
Yeah.
Continue.
Because you and me are like right around the same levels now, so.
So I think it'd be fun. Maybe we can get, like, who did we play last time? TSS? Was it TSS?
Yeah, we played with him last time.
So maybe we can get a couple people.
If
to join.
Guzzy has it, he could play too. 'Cause I was playing Pokemon with him last weekend for a little while.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, man. Well, we'll try to reconvene tomorrow night. No promises, but it's in the plan.
We'll try.
Least. We'll come back, shoot the shit about more video games because we don't do that enough as it is. But talk about some things. Have some fun. Maybe play a game or two tomorrow night.
Sounds like fun.
All right, Casey. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll let you go, get rested up for the night, and I'm gonna go get a snack because I'm actually getting a little hungry.
All right, you take it easy, buddy.
All right.